You know what I mean? I ain't even call you stupid bitch, huh? Now you fucking laughing, you stupid bitch. You fucking playing with me. Anything I could say has already been said. Alright, apparently Nicki Minaj doesn't know that she's Nicki Minaj. And she literally proved the point and showed us that she doesn't know that she's Nicki Minaj. And we are dumbfounded. I am. Are you? I don't know. I don't even know if you're into this. Like, but I just feel like, you know, we've been sort of suspecting for a minute and the proof is now in the pudding. I'm a little bit flabbergasted. I'm a little bit shocked, taken aback. But it's like a god coming out to play with immortals. Nicki, you don't have to, if you just sit in your throne and mind your business like Beyonce, like, you don't have to do this. You are beyond. You should be the wise grandmother with all the secrets and the knowledge and the power. Like, when you think rap, you think Nicki Minaj. Who does it better than her? Proof right now. Nobody. You are the queen. No one is doubting. But do you know? Act like it. Act like it. Right now it's starting to give me just all spoof, all talk, no action. And I can't handle that. I can't. Please help me. Please help me by being Nicki and standing on Nicki. Please. Y'all, what is happening? The internet is lit up and I'm lit up with it too because I understand. I do. I just, you know, she literally proved her point. This is someone you don't like. You gave her clout bridges. You gave her attention. You made her relevant. And the comeback was just not like, gosh, the comeback was not hitting. It just wasn't translating right. Megan ate you up. And I can't even imagine that I'm saying that. I can't believe that happened. How is this happening? How is this happening? Oh my gosh, someone call 911.
But don't let it end this way.
I don't know if she thinks she's a regular person or what. Maybe that's why she went and married a sex offender that cheated on her. I'm just a messenger here. All right, let's see what other people got to say. We're gonna roll the clips. We're gonna watch these videos. Let's get all the scoop about this drama. It is hilarious. I am laughing. Okay, Nicki, I don't know if I can take you seriously anymore. Please. Today has been a riot. Yeah, anyway, just go ahead and like, subscribe, and share. Don't forget to leave a comment. All right, let's roll the clips.
If you didn't know by now, Megan Thee Stallion and Nicki Minaj have the craziest beef in hip-hop, and it just got even worse. So Megan released a new song today called Hiss. Literally came out 1 hour ago. She said, in the song, she said, "Don't be mad at Megan, be mad at Megan's Law." I don't even know what the problem is, but I guarantee y'all don't want me to start. Megan's Law is literally what requires offenders to register. Nicki's husband and brother are registered. So then Nicki previewed a song today, like literally right after that she was ready. She had it all ready to go. She said, "Bad bitch like 6 foot. I call her Bigfoot. A bitch fell off. I told him to get up on her good foot." Because Megan got popped by Tory, you know? So, or Megan got, you know, shot, but I'm not gonna like retract what I said about Tory. So Megan just posted this story right here after Nicki previewed that song on her live. So this is what's going on right now. Fuck Metro, fucking Drake, all this stuff. This is the biggest beef in hip-hop right now between the two biggest hip-hop female artists right now. Like, you're not putting Cardi B in this conversation or nothing. It's between Megan and Nicki. That's it. But I don't want Nicki Minaj to ruin her legacy and ruin her entire legacy as being the #1 female rapper of all time. So don't take shots at Megan. You already made your career, Nicki.
Hey Nicki, I don't know if you heard, but
Who she thinks she is? You think I'm gonna let myself get disrespected by a horse? I don't think so.
Hey, Nicki?
Fragment foot. Frag foot.
Six foot, good foot, big foot. My God.
I often wonder how one of the greatest women rappers of all time turned into a hating, coked up hag. As someone that came up as a Barb and as a Nicki Minaj stan, and just seeing her come in, just taking it, bro, like taking the rap game as her own, new sounds, new styles, like just really not giving a fuck, just being authentically her, and seeing what she has evolved or devolved into, it makes me really sad, and it honestly makes me feel old. But this is what happens when you are not comfortable with yourself, when you are insecure, and when you don't understand that it's actually a good thing for there to be more women rappers. This is actually a positive thing. I came up in an era where she was that girl. Like, it was just Nicki Minaj. I'm Nicki Minaj, Nicki Lewinsky. Like, it was her. Like, she was the end all be all. But now we are ushering in an era, partly thanks to her, where there are a bunch of different women rappers that have different sounds. And instead of just staying on the pedestal and being a legend, Beyonce status, she is just arguing and fussing and fighting and going on these rants. Like, this Twitter user has a list of people that she has beef with, and there's at least 40 names on this list. And it's just really sad to see, and it's just sad to watch someone so powerful just devolve into an old hater, bro. Like,
your husband and your brother registered sex offenders. Well, you got shot in the foot on some Harlem Nights shit. Yeah. Wait, didn't you say Meek Mill assaulted you? Huh? Pull up in a monster automobile gangster with a bad bitch that come from Sri Lanka.
Bitch, and I know you listening right now, you fragment foot bitch.
Ho-la-di dotty, dotty dotty, hills and hills, hills in the hills, every fish has gills. Father pays the roll, that's a big roll to fill. But won't grandma take us out of the will?
Who do they think they are? I've given the best years of my life to this place, and they think they can just fire me like that? Like trash? I don't think so.
Nicki Minaj is essentially the Dr. Seuss of her time, and what I mean when I say that is she's objectively a disgusting and reprehensible person by pretty much all metrics of basic humanity and common decency, yet her one singular talent that appears to be an innate ability to rhyme words together in a silly fashion that particularly resonates with children has cemented her with a legacy she really does not deserve as much as many female rappers who came before her. In case you're not already up to date, the self-proclaimed queen of rape has spent the past 24 hours deflecting from the fact that her husband is a convicted sexual predator who is not allowed near public parks or elementary schools by making fun of Megan Thee Stallion for getting shot, as well as referring to her as Bigfoot. It's always amusing to me how Nicki Minaj immediately jumps to making fun of other people's appearances, as if she didn't spend hundreds of thousands of dollars in 2008 getting illegal Craigslist butt injections from some guy in his basement. And not just that, she lied about it for 10 years and only confessed after her ass cheeks were visibly deflating in public and everybody could already tell. And listen, I'm not at all reveling in the fact that she's a terrible person. I was a very big Nicki Minaj fan growing up. Ask anybody who went to middle school with me. I loved her so much I would defend her to anybody who would listen. I saw her doing that, I'm gonna put her in a and I was like, huh, finally some real music. However, around 2018, when she started intentionally surrounding herself with sex offenders, I kind of fell off the wagon. She was announcing her associations with them faster than she was dropping new music. And it's always especially humorous to me when I see Nicki Minaj as well as her fans attempt to defend her by saying, you only attack the men she associates with for being sexual predators because you don't have anything on her. I beg to differ, Barbs. Because not only are we talking about a woman who once gave a lap dance to a 13-year-old boy, we're talking about a woman who once made a song with a then 16-year-old little twist, in which she says these lyrics. In conclusion, yeah, she's going to hell. Let's hope all that silicone doesn't release too many toxic fumes while she's burning.
Wait, but isn't your husband a registered sex offender?
Okay, what's your point?
Or did we just, skip past that?
Didn't you get shot in your foot?
No? Okay.
Shouldn't you go get your get back?
Yeah, but he's in jail, where your husband once was and where he still should be. I'm about to go to the Bahamas this weekend. Are you gonna go? Wait, can you even go?
You got shot in your foot! You got shot in your foot!
Maybe you can go by yourself. Wait, isn't your brother also a registered sex offender?
Okay, but I'm not the one that got shot in my foot. And I'm not the one that was embarrassed because nobody believed me. So who's the clown?
Are you gonna respond to what I said? Or are you just gonna
Aren't you like tall? Like, shut
up. Oh my
up.
gosh, I'm tall. Like, and aren't you like pushing 50 still doing this?
You have 3 Grammys and can't even rap
All right.
on beats.
You're like pushing 50. Isn't this like embarrassing for you to keep
Get
doing?
up on the good foot. Stand up first, Megan.
All right. Well, didn't you also hang out with other sex offenders?
Could you not stand up for like 6 months? Remember when you were limping on one leg?
Like 6ix9ine? Did we like forget that as well? Y'all remember that, right? When she like made a whole song with him? Like, it just seems like you see the common trend here. It seems like she tolerates it.
Stand up, Megan.
All right. Missing the point once again. All right.
Okay, all that, but you still can't rap.
All right, well.
So.
The female rap game is in such a state of shambles that now the Barbs are teaming up with known white supremacist Ben Shapiro to diss rapper Megan Thee Stallion.
And Nicki Minaj talking about Megan Thee Stallion's deceased mother is actually quite crazy to me, considering that the dirt on her father's grave is still fresh and her son Aaron would have been 16 by now. But go off.
So, like, just so we're clear, I didn't know we had an issue, but you're married to a sex offender. Yeah, and you got shot in the foot. Right. You did say that in your last song that dissed me. So I am aware that you are aware. And that's why they call you Bigfoot, because you got shot in the foot. Right, yes. That thing that a man was sent to jail for. That was not my fault. Crystal clear, you have made that. But are the priorities in the room with us, perhaps? Yes. And to that I say 1 foot, 2 foot, red foot, blue foot, bitch. Oh.
And then, even in the video, you can see her attention is on my husband. Go and watch the video on Twitter. This is the type of woman that can't wait to be around someone's man.
That's how you know that Nicki's kind of gone off the rocker, because no one wants her husband. He's a predator. Who what? Like, why hasn't someone on her team taken her phone or stopped her from further damaging her reputation in the long run? I don't get it. Like, she went after the celebrity blinds girl for reading a blind saying that she needs rehab, and now she's been in like a 24-hour long erratic social media rant. And it's just like, why is she acting this way? I don't get it. It's giving bitter. It's giving jealous, and it's like, it's giving delusional. No one wants her husband whatsoever. And to think that, like, for her to think that Megan was eyeing her husband, that's just wild, right? Because wasn't there a point where even her neighbors didn't want her in the neighborhood because her husband has to register? Like, ain't nobody want her husband.
Bitch, and I know you listening right now, you fragment foot.
Lied on her dead mama. Lied on her dead mama. Right after the funeral, she on her dead. I said, lied on her dead.
How many Grammys will you have by 2022?
By 2022, I'll have at least 10.
Are y'all making a deal with y'all keep recording?
It's gonna be a little.
They're dragging Ice Spice because Nicki said Megan can't rap on beat, and it's like, why are you gonna talk about how Megan's on beat or not when you co-sign Ice Spice? And I can't defend Ice Spice. I can't. She didn't even do nothing. She didn't even do nothing, but I can't defend her. I don't even get behind me, sis, please.
Nicki is currently beefing with Meg Thee Stallion because Meg Thee Stallion decided to go after her husband. So I thought we would sit down and talk about what her husband actually did. Now, just a PSA to any of the creators that want to talk about Nicki and her being addicted to drugs, just be careful because she is known for suing other creators because they have said the same thing. Anyways, so this is Kenneth Petty. This is Nicki Minaj's husband, and they have known each other for a very long time. At one point, they even went to school together. Now, the victim, Minaj and Petty, all kind of like knew each other. They all ran in the same circle, and it's alleged that the victim has interconnected cousins with Petty, some adoptive cousins. So in September of 1994, the victim was 16 years old, and I believe Petty was 15 at the time. The victim, Jennifer, was walking to school when Petty came up behind her and pressed an object against her back and told her to follow him. They ended up going to his house where he forcefully took her up the stairs, still at knife point, and began to forcefully R-word her. The victim ended up breaking a bottle over this man's head to get away from him. She ran to school where she immediately reported the incident to school members and policemen. She was then taken to a hospital where pictures were taken of the bruising around her neck and a rape kit was done. Now, when Minaj was marrying Petty, all of her fans were like, wait, didn't this man R-word somebody? She tried to paint this picture that he was an innocent man that was wrongly convicted when that is not the case. All evidence stacked up against this man. He was convicted, he served 4 years, and now for the rest of his life, he has to register on the sex offender list. The victim ended up filing a harassment lawsuit against both of them in 2021, citing that they were harassing her and using intimidation tactics to get her to tell the public that this man was innocent. They even offered her, allegedly, an NDA of $500,000. I don't think it's a coincidence that she surrounds herself with men like these. Her brother is currently serving 25 years to life for repeatedly R-wording an 11-year-old child. She even sent a letter on his behalf to the judge. Now, don't go and send any hate to Nicki Minaj. That is not what this video is for. This is for entertainment and educational purposes only, and these are all my thoughts and opinions. Let me know what you guys think about all this in the comments, and I'll see you in the next video. So, what did Nicki Minaj's brother do? He was sentenced to 25 years to life for repeatedly SAing his 11-year-old stepdaughter for a period of 8 months. And if you're wondering, Nicki Minaj supported him 100% during the trial. She allegedly wrote a note to the judge that says, her brother was the most patient, gentle, genuine, giving, selfless man she knows, and someone who came to my mother's rescue often when she endured domestic violence so that she and I could sleep peacefully at night. I have no idea what that even means. Her brother's defense, and Nicki also agreed, that the victim's mother was allegedly trying to extort her family for $25 million, and she asked the judge to rethink punishing him for something he did not do. His defense also asked for the minimum sentence, which would have been 10 to life because the client was a good man who suffered from hypertension and gout. Nicki Minaj's brother was accused of treating his 11-year-old former stepdaughter as a indentured sex object, attacking her orally and vaginally up to 4 times a week. Throughout the trial, jurors heard testimony from the victim and her 10-year-old brother, who was 8 when he walked in on Nicki Minaj's brother R-wording his sister in the basement of their home. Disturbing details reveal that Nicki Minaj's brother allegedly taught the victim how to make anal S less painful and blamed the child for the attacks. He allegedly told her that she would be taken away from her mother if she ever came forward. Now, what's really disgusting about all of this is they attempted to say that the victim's mother was trying to extort $25 million. They found semen on that little girl's pajamas, and his defense said that the mother had planted it there. So sick, so disgusting. It was rumored that Nicki Minaj was going to take the stand in defense of her brother, but she never did. And since we don't know if she has distanced herself from him or what, we just haven't heard anything about him. Please do not go and harass her. That is not what this video is for. This is for entertainment and educational purposes only. These are all my thoughts and opinions. Let me know your guys's in the comments, and I'll see you in the next video.
Always remember, my brother, one fish, two fish, red fish, blue fish, knick-knack, paddywhack, get a dog a bone, 2000 party, out of time, my bacon smelling fine.
Nicki Minaj's 24-hour spiral is how y'all sound when you keep sending them long texts and voice notes to people who don't care nothing about what you're saying. Let's talk about it.
Real ass nigga give a fuck about a bitch. It is what it is, this some 5-star dick. She a big gold freak, it's a must that I hit. It's a hot girl summer, so you know she got it lit. Know she got it lit. Hot girl summer, so you know she got it lit.
Nicki Minaj just really needs to wrap it up. Like, you're embarrassing at this point. The only Megan you should be worried about is Megan's Law. You're damn near pushing 50, right? You look it. You're in the comment section of TikTok arguing with people. Like, you're embarrassing. Your entire fan base is just made up of white gay misogynists. Some black ones are thrown in there too. And women who hate themselves. And I'm not talking about the women that just like Nicki Minaj, because Nicki Minaj, Pink Friday, that will always be a very culturally impactful album. We can't take that away from her. And like the fandoms, like the Barbs that like have pages dedicated to her. Weirdos, get a job. Yeah, Nicki Minaj is what I see as an underdeveloped Sagittarius. Somebody that is very insecure about themselves, very catty. And I have to remember, like, I guess maybe the reason why she's always online is she's super like hyperactive when it comes to just like interacting with shit that a normal celebrity wouldn't, is because like she's limited to like the public spaces that she's allowed into because of who she's married.
I feel like Mariah Carey. Got these niggas so obsessed. My so famous might get managed by Kris Jenner next. He can't move on, can't let it go. He hook nose full of that Tina Snow. And since need Megan help to make money,
You better go conjure up your mother and say and apologize. That's disgusting. Somebody said her body.
Okay, so this is all over the internet, right? So you can't miss it. I've been seeing it, seeing the videos, heard the song. Great, right? 10 out of 10. I didn't think it was gonna go this far, this fast. I did not expect that. I didn't expect Nicki to say that. I really didn't. I feel like it went too far. It went too far. Let's wrap this up, wrap the hands up, and put the gloves on. I don't think we need to be doing any more wrapping other than wrapping of the hands. Wrapping up the hands to put the gloves on. That just went too far. I feel like when you talk about deceased family members and children, all bets are off. Like, there's no more rat beef. I feel like that's, if y'all remember correctly, when her and Cardi got physical with each other, that's because Nicki had made a comment about Cardi's daughter, and all bets were off. I feel her. All bets are off after that. Like, a deceased family member or a child. Me personally, I'm gonna want to get in that field with you. I'm gonna want to get in that field with you. Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna just be completely honest, because at this point, it's getting a little tiring. It's all over my For You page. Nicki, please stop. Please stop. Like, I don't understand what is wrong with not responding. At this point in your career, you should be secure in your spot to the point where these girls that are coming up, they shouldn't even affect you like this. And you're spazzing out on the internet. It's just not, it's not clicking. It's not clicking. And then the fact that her fans, and she gets so offended when people say you should just be Beyonce about this situation, and then she tries to say, well, I wasn't raised like Beyonce. No, what we're saying is with everything that you have achieved and your position and the imprint that you've made on the industry, you should be secure in your spot enough to know that no one can touch you. It's giving you're insecure, and it at this point is so visible. And then what makes it even worse is there seems to be a pattern with Nicki that every single time a female rapper doesn't literally lick her asshole, she falls out with them. Like, I'm sorry, and JT probably gonna be mad at me for this, but I will never forgive her for the fact that she got on Instagram Live with JT and literally dogged the fuck out of her. Like, for no reason. That was a moment where it gave that Nicki was turning into a bully, and that if you didn't bow down to her, she wasn't gonna fuck with you. And the reason why everybody is bringing up, oh, it must be coke, oh, it must be the drugs, is because how erratic your behavior is. Like, for you to be almost 50 and getting on the internet arguing girls who are half your age is like insanity. And what's so crazy about the situation is, if you don't remember, back in 09 and 010, somebody by the name of Kimberly Denise Jones was acting in a very similar fashion in which you are. You called her bitter and old, but you're literally doing the same thing. Make it make sense.
Dead mama lied on your dead mama, lied on your dead mama. But you will not disrespect Papa Bear, you dirty fucking ran through bird ass bum broke bitch. You broke bitch. Tell them the truth, bitch.
Y'all want it Roman?
Lied on her dead mama. Lied on her dead mama. Right after the funeral, she on her dead. I said, lied on her dead mama. You stupid hoe. What you did to Kelsey was disgusting. What you put that woman through. You put your black friend.
Who you talking to?
A young black woman. Let her be bullied non-stop. Went on Gayle King. You was lying to the queen and you went lying to the king. Ding, ding. Oh, okay. Uh-huh. Ooh. Thinking I care. I wish one of you bitches I dare. Do it right now, bitch. I swear. I wish a bitch would now.
I want a tie with a dick in his eye. She's snapping.
A boom, boom.
What's wrong, Nicki? You mad your husband ain't gonna never come to parent-teacher conference? Huh? Well, you look like a fucking horse. Well, if I'm a horse, at least my man can ride me past a school. I bet you and yours won't do that, because you know y'all going jail.
That's crazy. You the queen of getting offended. You like getting offended so much you went and married one.
Bitch, that's why your mama dead.
I'm the queen of rap.
Look, y'all, I told y'all this old ass bitch losing it.
You would never catch Beyonce doing the shit you doing. Never.
It is what it is. When a chick, let me tell you something. I'm gonna leave this on this note. You will see. Everything in the dark comes to the light. That's all I gotta say.
And don't forget tomorrow.
So, let's go. Turn
you
up.
really want me to
Turn
drop
up. Nicki.
Because you have 3 Grammys and you have to learn how to rap on the beat and being comfortable in the music. Not a the fuck? No. Get up on your good foot.
Y'all, if I didn't hear it with my own ears, I wouldn't have believed it. Now, shout out to Ken Barvey for posting this. He says, now why is Nicki Minaj bringing up Megan Thee Stallion's mother? If you guys didn't know, her mother passed away.
But you let everyone just be thrown under the bus. You let the baby be thrown under the bus, Tori, your best friend, your mom.
Wow.
You better go conjure up your mother and say and apologize. That's disgusting.
This woman is so unhinged. Now, Nicki Minaj had took to Queen Radio, which is playing on Stationhead, the app that you can download. And in that snippet, she told her, basically, apologize to your mother and go conjure her up. Like, who says stuff like that? Like, hit dogs holler. Hit dogs holler. Now, Nicki goes on to say in this radio series that basically, because you brought up my family, this is why I'm saying the things that I'm saying. And that's in reference to this line in Megan Thee Stallion song Hiss, where she said that these don't be mad at Megan, these be mad at Megan's Law. Y'all know Megan's Law is a website for Californians to embrace technology for enhancement of community safety, i.e. for registered I don't know how long this beef is going to go on between Megan Thee Stallion and Nicki Minaj, but it seems like Nicki Minaj has not let up, and she won't be letting up anytime.
Bitch, that's why your husband registered. Well, that's why you got shot in the foot. Yeah, but see, my foot healed up. I ain't shot no more. But see, he gonna be registered forever. You gonna always be married to a man that's registered. Well, see, I understand that you a bad bitch and all, but stand on your good foot when you talking to me. I'm the fucking queen, goddammit!